All right, and welcome to the first Goddess Guidance of 2024. It's hard to believe that we're here already, but we are. So, with that being said, it is the beginning of a new calendar year, and it is not by coincidence that the goddess we have is one of transformation. This is the Butterfly Maiden. She says, you are experiencing enormous change right now, so that brings about great blessings. I was literally talking about how the unknown can bring a sense of anxiety or excitement into our lives, into our bodies, into our nervous systems, and into our consciousness. But as long as you learn to expect miracles and blessings in place of expecting the other shoe to drop, then you'll be good. You know, positive things are coming your way. So trust in that process. The Butterfly Maiden is obviously the butterfly represents transformation. We know going from the caterpillar into the chrysalis and kind of breaking down into just ooey gooey-ness, and then emerging as a butterfly, right? Who takes wings and flies off in this beautiful state. And so the Butterfly Maiden here is a Hopi Native American Kachina, which is spirit. She ensures that crops yield healthy and bountiful harvests, and she's a springtime goddess who helps us escape any cocoon situation. So anything that's been feeling you stuck, making you feel stuck, trapped, or impeding your growth or joy. That is a bomb message. If you're feeling stuck, she's a wonderful goddess to call upon during the emerging process. She'll also guide you through life's transitions and help you spread your wings. So, all right, Red Bull. That's Red Bull's mistress. Okay, the Butterfly Maiden gonna help you spread your wings and fly. It gives you wings. So with that being said, and my random banter, let's get into meditation, shall we? Go ahead and take a breath and just allow yourself to softly land in this moment. Allowing your energetic body, your mental body, emotional body, physical body to become one in this moment. Feeling it all come together, yourself all coming together, nice and centered. And as you begin to settle in, taking another deep breath. Maybe continuing to shift your awareness deeper within your body, all the way down to the hips, allowing that awareness to expand, taking up some space within the room that you're in. Imagine your energy filling up the space from wall to wall, from floor to ceiling. Just take a moment to feel yourself centered here in this container, this vibrational vessel, this chrysalis or cocoon. Feeling all the energy around you just softening, all the edges softening, dissolving, surrendering. Putting everything else aside and just letting go for a moment. Taking deep breaths, noticing the breath. And as you take note of this moment, this time, this season that we're in, Is there any heaviness, any baggage you've brought forth from the past year you would like to release? Is there a way you can step into the light just a little bit? Stepping onto center stage just a little closer. Stepping into the foreground. Allowing that higher aspect of yourself to come forward. Allowing the divine expression of yourself, your original essence, to come forth. Allow her to take up some space for just a moment. That expression of the divine feminine coming through you. What does she look like? How does she feel? How does she move? Feel her moving through any perceived blocks, challenges, swiftly, with ease and grace. Feel her breaking through. Taking a deep breath as she emerges through you. Feeling your crown lift. A halo of a golden aura above your head. Your crown illuminated. You sit up a little taller. Shoulders drop. Jaws relax. Hands nice and light. Willing to let go and open to receiving better in its place. It's as if you have the Midas touch. Turning everything to gold around you. As you become filled with gold from head to toe, the light of your crown, that golden light, shining over you and through you. Feeling the belly relax as that fire within your belly shines brighter and brighter. Sinking down, grounding down through the hips. Feeling that foundation, that support of stability, security. The base of your spine, allowing all of that to just anchor down to the legs and feet into the earth. Allow that golden light that is within you to spread in every direction, filling the entire space around you. You imagine yourself surrounded in a golden cocoon. It's like liquid gold on the outside. You're just floating. Feeling any tension dissolving. Anything you want to let go of, becomes absorbed and dissolves in this cocoon of golden light surrounding you. Feeling yourself just soften a little more. Feeling yourself breathing a little deeper. Feeling yourself relaxing a little more. What is it that needs to shift within your life? What would it feel like for that to shift, for there to be some change happen? How open are you to allowing that shift to happen? Even if you're a little scared, that's okay. Remember, excitement and anxiety are just two sides of the same coin. It's okay to be fearful of what may be, but still excited and hopeful for what's to come. It's okay to be uncertain and override your fears with faith. You're experiencing enormous change right now. Be gentle with yourself in this process. Can you feel the old you breaking down and dissolving, melting away? A new version of you emerging. What does she look like? What does she feel like? Notice her energy, her vibration, her beauty, her strength, her grace, her resilience, her creativity, her presence. Allow her to emerge through you. As you grow through this period of change, simply just a reminder that you are part of nature's cycles, birth, death, and rebirth. Where is there death and where is there new life, rebirth? You know you must release the old, allowing them to fall away as you bring your desired newness into fruition. The changes in your life that are happening right now are to be celebrated, not feared. Whatever tower moments you may be having or experiencing, see if you can just let go. Just wash your hands of it. Allow it to crumble so that you can take those pieces and rebuild something better, stronger, bigger, more aligned, better, more prosperous, more purposeful. And give thanks for the shedding of the old. It's giving you an opportunity to embrace all the lessons it brought, and at the same time be giddy with excitement for the gifts that are now being bestowed upon you. Let their magic surprise and delight you. Pleasure is on its way. How else can you soften? Where else can you soften? Breathe into those spaces within the body, within the heart, within the mind, within your spirit. Breathe. Where can that higher aspect of yourself show up in greater presence in your life? That side of you that is celebrated, that side of you that is strong, resilient, or powerful, beautiful, creative, abundant. Where else can she show up in greater presence in your life? How would that feel? How would that look? If you were to dress up and pretend you are a goddess, an empress, a queen, sovereign, angel, how would you look? How would you dress yourself up right now? What color would your crown be? Would you wear one? What are you adorned in? How are your clothes? How do they feel? Just use your imagination to play dress up for a moment. What would that higher aspect of yourself look like? Try the energy on for size and see if there's any tweaks that you need to be made. What advice or wisdom, guidance may she have? Can she provide you insight on any challenges, any worries, fears, traumas? Can she provide you needs being met, more time, more creativity, more inspiration, more trust and faith? What is it that you need right now? Identify it and just tell her, tell that higher aspect of yourself what your needs are right now. Can you turn to yourself and give yourself some empathy and compassion? Show yourself some love. And just see what that higher aspect of yourself has to offer you. How can you be assisted through this transformation? Breathe. Remember to give yourself some room, some space to grow. Allowing your energy, your energetic body, take up space in the room that you're in. allowing the breath to be smooth and steady. Just going the flow of breath. What would it feel like to outgrow anything that's been keeping you stuck, or tied, tethered to it? What would it feel like to outgrow old habits and ways of doing and being? Outgrowing certain lifestyles, outgrowing relationship patterns that no longer serve you. Just outgrowing any situation that doesn't feel good. What would it feel like to just outgrow it? Notice if you feel a sense of expansion. You feel a sense of sovereignty, permission to take up space, to outgrow, to change, to shift, transform. What would it feel like to know that you are supported in this growth? You are sponsored in this growth. You are being guided and protected in this growth. If there's any endings happening in your life, just notice. If you could name or number them, how many would you have? How many endings may be happening in your life? There's no need to be concerned about endings as they bring a new beginning for you. So for each ending that you feel is happening in your life, know that that is a new beginning also happening in your life. And if you have 3 things that you feel are coming to an end or a close, know that on the other side of that, something new, something better. Doesn't that feel so much better? So good to know. So comforting. That everything that has ended has a new beginning, a rebirth. It's simply a transformation. Everything that may seem to be coming to an end, or everything that has ended for you, has an equal opportunity for something better on the other side. So if you've had 5 things ending this past year, there are 5 new things or more coming to you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Smooth, slow, and steady. Just like changes that are happening, smooth and steady. Letting go and just allowing things to flow. Like water all around you. You've been praying for change, waiting for change. Your prayers have been answered with this change that's happening. Soften your hands. Release your grip. Let go of the old. And when you shift your perspective from what's ending to the new beginnings that are coming your way, know that these changes are truly for the best. The Divine Mother only wants the best for her children. She loves you, cares for you, wants you to feel cared for. Allow her love to come in, to soothe any worries, cares, fight off any fears. You are protected. You are safe. You are loved. Take comfort in this knowing. Maybe breathe a little easier, feel a little lighter, a little more relaxed. You can exhale. So even though you may be experiencing small or enormous changes right now, they are truly for the best, better, brighter future. Be excited about what's to come. These changes are bringing about great blessings to you. It's okay to feel excited and joyous. Give yourself permission to feel that for a minute. transforming any anxiety or worries, fears, uncertainty into joy and excitement, curiosity, celebration, gratitude. Allow everything to just settle within the body. Giving yourself a moment of integration, introspect. If there's anything that may be missing still, just call that in to the power of your higher self. Calling in anything that is needed, anything else that will support you, anything else that will resource you. Call all that in. The power of your crown, as if it's an antenna, just calling all of that in, bringing all of that which supports you into your crown, into the space of the third eye, into the throat, moving down the arms, into the hands, fingertips, filling the chest and the heart space. Slowly dripping its way down to the belly, beginning to fill the belly, entire torso, all the way down into the hips, into the base of the spine, down to the legs, ankles, feet, toes, sealing it all in. Sealing the entire space around you. You are now reborn. Just like the caterpillar becomes a butterfly. You too have changed. Celebrate yourself. Show yourself some love and TLC, as you allow this new vibration of yourself to show up, to show out into the world, into your reality, into this new in the season of rebirth. Blessings to you. Whenever you're ready, you can take some nice deep breaths. If you've taken flight a little bit, you can just give yourself a moment to land back here in this space, back in this container. Bringing some movement to the body, some nice gentle stretches, giving yourself a hug or a little massage just to awaken yourself, gently opening your eyes when you're ready. As you come out of meditation. Ooh, ready. That was a good way to come into the new year, or at least one of the new years. We get at least 3 a year, just so you know, which I think is really cool. Could be more than, I don't know, 3 New Years if you think about it, because you have the calendar New Year, January 1st. Then you have the astrological New Year, which is Aries season, which is also the cosmic New Year. I guess, well, I don't know, cosmic nature, earthly New Year. I don't know which one to call that one, but spring, basically. So you have January 1st, you have spring, and then you have your birthday. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. You have at least 3 New Years, you know? So it's kind of, when you think of it that way, it's like, oh, okay, I can pick what New Year's I want to rebirth myself, you know? I don't have to have it all together by January 1st. Give yourself some grace, you know what I'm saying? That's a little bit of a, I feel like that's a bit of a easier, softer way of living. So earlier, let's see, the collective message, I kind of spoke about this earlier, and I feel that it still resonates. So I will share that. With this message of the butterfly maiden and transformation, we were talking about, it says you're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. And I think the word enormous might be a little jarring for some. Because we think of enormous change, and unfortunately, because a new beginning for us, something better, is outside of our reference point, right? We have a reference to what is happening right here, right now in our lives, and we have a reference point of what has happened in the past when enormous changes happen. And sometimes we can look at that, and those enormous changes in our past were for the better in hindsight, but at the moment, it was like shit hit the fan. So what happens is your body, your memory, and your nervous system and your reptilian brain, your primal brain, stores that information. It's like, last time it was enormous changes, I ain't like it. You know, now we okay, but at the moment, it was not fun. So basically, I feel, or something I notice as a way of changing that, right, is to, they said the best way to predict the future is to create it. And so using your creativity, a divine feminine trait, a way to balance things in life is to also consciously shift your focus to the opposite, or not the opposite, but the potential that's on the other side. Okay, so if you have some things that are ending, some enormous changes, or things you're kind of like, nervous about this, then think about it like in meditation. I said, if you have like 2, 3 things that are ending, right? Say, for example, if things are really intense right now, and your apartment lease is up, um, your car lease is up, or your job, maybe you just lost your job or something, or a relationship has ended, or several relationships have ended. Look at all those individually. I know a lot of people will tell you not to compartmentalize, but it actually really helps. I don't know why. Look at the bigger picture. Yeah, sometimes a lot of things going on in that big picture, and it's hard to focus on the details. The details are important, right? We're in the sign of Capricorn right now. So paying attention to details, being focused, being grounded, one little step at a time, noticing those little tiny steps, like the goat that gets his way up the mountain or in those trees. They take it one small step at a time, but they have to be very present with each step to get there. So in compartmentalizing your life, it actually helps you to feel more in control of things. So say you got, leases up, car stuff is up, job transition, relationship, 4 things. And those are 4 areas where something new is coming into your life. So if you just that thought of, oh, there's something new happening in my home situation, something better is coming. Oh, opportunity for maybe a new car. I wonder what kind of car that'll be, like open your mind up to that. Job wise, there's a ending at this job. Okay, well, I wonder what job opportunity is coming in next. If there's a relationship that is ended, okay, cool. Well, I wonder then who is the next person, And so when you look at it that way, it kind of helps your brain to jump to the other side and be more open instead of focusing so much on what has happened and being caught up so much in focusing on that, overthinking and ruminating and giving way into coulda, shoulda, woulda, and guilt and shame and fear and it helps you to balance both hemispheres of the brain. Actually, if you're like, okay, I know this happened, that's kind of the logical side, and the other side is like, but what's next? It's open, it's imaginative, it's creative, and so that helps you to feel more balanced, and also help you to shift any of those fears and kind of lessen some of those doubts and uncertainties and things like that. But that is a collective message. And happy transformation. May you spread your wings and fly high this year. I look forward to seeing that from all of you. So we'll go into the readings now.